Hello and welcome to Accelerate. I am Matt Stone. This is the podcast where we encourage and inspire CEOs, founders, and visionaries on their big leap journeys. We talk about the stories and strategies that will help you accelerate toward your big leap destination with purpose, humility, an open mind, commitment to growth, and recognition that the way we get there is at least as important as where we end up. And I'm so delighted that you've tuned in today. And I hope you've been having an excellent week so far. We're midweek, so it's a good time to take stock, see how we're doing. Can course correct for the rest of the week. What's going on? I'm enjoying just working like crazy this week. I don't know about you. Summer, I think, is a great opportunity to get a lot done because people are on vacation. There's almost less pressure from clients and partners and things because they're off, everybody's on vacation. You get the auto reply email, I'm out for 2 weeks, bloody, bloody, bloody. It's like, okay, great. There's almost like this period of respite from feeling like I've got to reply to everything right away. And that's always been a problem for me. I feel like I got to reply right away to everything. I always have. I always kind of admire the people who are like, no, I can wait a day. That's fine. So, but I am enjoying several books. I don't know about you. I tend to read multiple books at once and kind of slowly, except for like trashy political dramas. I devour those. But I've got Hamilton. I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little ways in 100 pages into Hamilton. It's a huge book. And then a friend of mine recommended reading, and I probably wouldn't have picked this up but for the recommendation, but I'm so glad I did. I'm reading Total Recall, My Unbelievably True Life Story by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I have to admit, I do admire the guy. I mean, I always have. And yeah, I mean, reading this book, the thing that really strikes me that I just adore about the book and I respect about Schwarzenegger is that what you don't hear and what you don't read in this story. I mean, on the back cover, it says the greatest immigrant success story of our time. And it goes into how, he was born in a year of famine in a small Austrian town, the son of an austere police chief, and he dreamed, and by 21 he was living in LA and had been crowned Mr. Universe, and became a millionaire really early, and movie star and governor of California, and all the things that most of us, if you're paying attention to pop culture and stuff, you know. What's not in here, and maybe I'm not finished with it yet, but it's not a look at this self-made man, biopic. I mean, which I can't stand. There is no such thing as the self-made man or self-made person for that matter. So, so I'm really enjoying the fact that it's like that. And there's one story that early on in the book that sort of illustrates that. And he's talking about when he was very young, early in bodybuilding. And he was staying with a family in, I believe, in England. And his idol, Mr. Universe, Reg Park, was visiting from South Africa where he was living. And Schwarzenegger got a chance to basically go to Belfast and Reg Park, put him on stage. And I just love this piece. It's on page 61. He says, on one night, I found myself standing in the wings and watching Reg pose on stage for a crowd of several hundred cheering exhibition fans. Then he went to the microphone and called me to the stage. He moderated while I showed off my strength. I would perform a 2-arm curl of 275 pounds and deadlift 500 pounds 5 times. I finished by posing and received a standing ovation. I was ready to leave the stage when I heard Reg say, "Arnold, come over here." When I got to the microphone, he said, "Say something to the people." So I said, No. Why not? I said, "I don't speak English that well." "Hey," he says, "that's very good. Let's give a little applause. That takes a lot of nerve for a guy who doesn't speak English to say a sentence like that." He started clapping, and then they were all applauding. All of a sudden, I felt, gee, this is amazing. They liked what I said. Reg went on, say to them, I like Ireland. I like Ireland. Applause again. He said, I remember you telling me earlier that this is the first time you're in Belfast and you couldn't wait to get here, right? Yes. So tell them I couldn't wait, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't wait to get here, Wow. Again, applause. And every sentence he said for me to repeat, I got applause. If he had told me the day before, I'm going to bring you on stage and ask you to say a few words, I would have been scared to death. But here I was able to practice public speaking without the pressure. I didn't have to sweat about the audience accepting me or caring what I said. That fear was not there because the body was the focus. I was lifting, I was posing. I knew they accepted me. This was just extra. After that, I studied Reg at a bunch of shows, and it goes on and on and on. What I love about that story is this is a man that Schwarzenegger absolutely had admired. He was very young, very early on in his bodybuilding career. And that man literally, put him on stage and then encouraged him and gave him the confidence he needed. And his English was really bad. And you know what? Every success story, and this one is chock full of them, one after the other, of people helping him. Every success story, every major big leap, big achievement includes participation, support, encouragement, feedback, critique from other people. There's just no way around it. So today's a great day to be in gratitude for the people, some of whom you may have just come across in life. There are people who give us encouragement and we don't even know them. We just meet them and in a split second they're encouraging. Others are family and friends, colleagues. So a great time to reflect on the incredible gift of the people around us who do lift us up, who encourage us. Who's encouraging to you today? Be a good opportunity to go thank them. All right, so that's my thought for today. I hope that powers you through this week. Remember to join me at mattstone.co. Some people have wondered, I'm still running Behavioral OS. We do feedback, trust building. We fix toxic teams over at Behavioral OS for organizations. This is all about me working with individuals, CEOs, founders, visionaries on their big leaps. It's a passion of mine. And so I'm still doing both, just to reduce any confusion. But join me at mattstone.co. You'll see these episodes up there, and I'll be posting more information. You can register for a newsletter and join our community there. And tweet at mattstoneco, at MATTSTONECO on Twitter. I always tweet out the episodes with a little note. So if you're inclined, shoot me a comment, question, or just a hey, thanks for this on Twitter. All right. And with that, I will bid you adieu for now. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.